in the beginning, I am unable to articulate the indigenous values, culture, and history. I came from Pakistan almost 3 years ago. I realized that the history of indigenous people has been deliberately removed on the historical culture level and hidden behind the modern European culture. So I walked mindfully and consciously and walked around different places like Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. I found a few evidence of indigenous culture, for example, in a museums, cultural center, art gallery, souvenir shops, or at train or bus station. While I was walking in a land, I feel the importance of land or earth for indigenous people. According to Uncle Denini Gondara, that this land is my mother, like a human mother. The land gives us a protections, enjoyment, and provide our needs, economic, social, and religious. We have a human relationship with the land which make all of us brother and sisters. When the land is taken from us or destroyed, we feel hurt because we belong to the land and we are part of it. Their flag also tells us the symbolic meanings, as black represent indigenous people of Australia, red stand for red earth, and yellow represent the sun, the giver of life and the protector. Brisbane Art Gallery and Brisbane Museum tell me the true history of indigenous peoples. I felt pain, sorrow and sadness to know the history of colonization, which is addressed the subsequent destruction of indigenous Australians and their resilience and struggle to claim equality. This pain, sorrow and sadness comes from my own cultural background. When I was standing under Kangaroo Crescents and visited some community centers, I comprehend that Aboriginal people have completely different code of life. The government took away their belief systems, their spirituality, their land and their family. I am impressed by Aboriginal people's resilience, struggle and courage to save their culture against their oppressors, and after more than 200 years they are able to celebrate their persistence spiritually, physically and culturally. They are not interested in a formal education because tale of indigenous wisdom clashing against material notion of progress of Europe, and they are only interested in being what they are. Now I realized and have awareness and understanding of prejudice and discrimination suffered by Aboriginal. Now the government also addresses these disadvantages, respect the Aboriginal identity, compensation for the loss of land, and end to discriminations, and the granted of full civil, economic, social, political and cultural rights. According to the Aboriginal elders, we are all visitors to these times, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home.